confirm like whether I'm audible or not?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll wait for other 2-3 minutes and we'll start the session. Yes, good evening. Like the session is open session. You can ask any queries apart from graded assignment of week 5 because deadline is till 9th of June, right? Yeah, apart from that, you can ask other any queries here. Can someone confirm like whether am I audible or not?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, many people are actually still they are in stats class, so they will be joining you very soon, actually, ma'am.
Okay, thanks for information. Yes, you can ask anything here regarding week 5 or week 4 or week 1 to 5. Anything apart from graded assignment of week 5. How, like, how is week 5? Is it good, or you're feeling some finding some difficulty in understanding the concepts of week 5? Anything?
It's too much
Yeah.
in a too short a period. The course content is high for the period, for a week. And
Yes.
the assignments are coming very quickly.
Yeah.
I think they should have given a little more time for the assignments. And the solve with the instructor is tomorrow, and the assignments are due on 9th. They should have
Yes.
given at least 3 days, 2 to 3 days. These are all the problems.
Okay. Okay. Well, talk to with admins like regarding this, and we'll update you like regarding the submission. But most probably they won't extend the deadlines. Yeah, because
Because,
it was released on Friday itself, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
but
it was.
that's what I'm telling you. If you're taking 4 subjects and for a week, almost everything is having 10 videos, and if you take an average of 20 to 30 minutes, so 40 into 30 is 1,200 minutes, is 20 hours.
Yeah, I also understood your difficulty in completing those assignments, but the thing is like they're releasing content on Friday, every Friday, and the assignment submission will be on next Wednesday, right? So on the Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
So what's happening Friday?
So Saturday and Sunday you will get time to work on that. They were assuming, like, we'll talk regarding this and we'll see like what will they respond like regarding this.
Okay, that will be helpful.
Yes, yes. Someone
Okay.
has speaking. Yeah. Yes, whoever has doubt, please raise your hand.
Ma'am, can you explain week 5 activity?
Week 5 activity, Akash, please, could you please repeat one more time? Yes, Akash.
5.8 11th question.
5.8, 11th question. Okay. Okay, the question is like, what will be the value of J at the end of execution of the following pseudocode? Is this the question? Yeah, the people, whoever has asked out, please tell, is that the question which I have shown on the screen?
That's the 11th question, yes.
Yeah, so like he should confirm, right, whether he is asking same or okay. What will be the value of J at the end of
Ma'am,
execution?
unable to listen your voice, ma'am.
Everyone are unable to listen my voice, or only you?
I can hear you, ma'am, very well.
Yeah, we
Chand-
can hear. We can hear.
Yeah, I think the problem is only with might be with him. Yeah, we'll start with this question. What will be the value of J at the end of execution of the following pseudocode? Here we have list. In the list, we have list in that list in a list like yeah, we are initializing the value of J to 0, and we are iterating through the list. So what will So I should. Okay. I will try to explain using notepad regarding this with this question because
Then you can explain one more to.
yeah,
Excuse me, my Zoom is not working.
Zoom is not working properly.
Yeah, ma'am, my problem.
Your mic problem.
Yes, ma'am.
Can leave and rejoin again.
In my laptop, ma'am, Zoom is not working. In phone, it's working properly.
Acha, I think you try to rejoin again. Might be the problem. Like once you close and you join again.
Ma'am, can I ask a question?
Yeah, actually, yeah, you hold on, please. Like
Okay.
someone has asked a question earlier.
Okay.
I'm
Yes.
I'm working on that. Like I'm pasting it on the notepad that question so that I can
Okay.
write some words on that. Can write.
Yeah, hello Nalini, this is Deepak.
Yes, Deepak.
What is the question number he's asking?
5.8, 11th question. Actually, I'm trying to explain using the notepad, like how the iteration happens and everything. So I'm thinking to
5.8 question number?
11.
Yeah, the last one. No?
Yes.
Who has asked this question?
Yes, sir. Me, sir. Yes,
Sorry?
sir. Visist.
Visist.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Did you watch the lecture, Saturday lecture, like means live session?
No, sir.
Please watch now the same question I have explained. Guys, other guys, like I explained this question yesterday.
Yes, sir, you explained yesterday.
So actually, this is like a waste of time. No, like if you have not watched, like I have clearly explained this question. No, how much I time spent on this question? I think more than 20 minutes. I think no.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. I will go through it, sir.
Yeah, it will be better if you watch the lecture. Like the same question, if someone will explain, like it will others like if you have already asked and if someone is again asking same question in next lecture, so it will be not good, na? If you think.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. I understood. I will go through it.
It's okay that if someone wants to explain in like those who have attended Friday session, they can explain. Just and only what you do, just
Yeah.
give someone chance to explain this one.
Yes. Someone who has attended that previous session, you can take, like, you can give small hint,
Yeah.
like how he can work on that. Like
Mhm.
someone, any one of you can volunteer and can tell him like how to proceed.
Or guys, this is like a please watch the previous lectures, previous live
Which
session.
question? Which question is that? This.
5.8, 11th question.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Activity 5.8, 11th question.
yes, so it will be good for all those who have joined. No, so okay. Okay, then. Yeah, Nalini.
Yes, yes.
Let
Yeah.
someone to explain, or you just maybe if you have time, just you can explain this.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, I can.
Okay. If do someone want to volunteer and explain, or should I explain roughly how this happens?
Yeah, I can explain.
Okay. Proceed. You proceed.
So should I like share my screen?
I think you can't share your screen. I will share my screen.
Yeah, you can share it, please. Then.
Sir, just put the question so that it can be explained. Right.
Okay, Nalini. So I'm leaving the session. Bye.
Okay, Deepak. Thanks.
Bye, guys. Bye, guys.
Hello.
Yeah.
Somebody
So
Yeah.
explaining?
I'm roughly telling this. So like uh, the main concept behind this question is when it is saying in the third sentence for each x in L. So here our X is the elements. Basically there are lists in the list. So there are three lists. 0, 1, 2 is one list, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5 another, and 6, 7, 8, 9 another. So there are three lists, different lists in a single list L. So when we are saying for each X in L, we are talking about the first list like 0, 1, 2. So if we begin with this, so for each X in L, we are talking about 0, 1, 2. And then in
Okay.
another sentence, for each Y in X, we are talking about 0. So like the here X is 0, 1, 2 list, and Y is the first element of this list 0. So if Y is equals to 3 or 6, so it will exit loop. But I guess we do not have this. So it is not 3 or 6, so it will exit the loop.
Okay.
Okay, again it will go back in the beginning. So again now we have 1. So again the list is 0, 1, 2. In the second line, the element is 1 in list 0, 1, 2. So again this is not either neither it is 3 or 6. Again it will exit the loop and will come up in the beginning. So now again we have 2 as an element list.
Again, not
Okay,
equal to 3 and 6.
yeah, so ultimately it will exit the loop again. So now our L is the second list 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Yeah, so for each X in L we have this X is 3, 4, 5 in the whole list. In this second line here, for each Y in X means 3. Y is 3, in X is 3, 4, 5. So now we have Y equal to 3. So
Yeah.
then, so basically the answer is answer goes for either so am I getting right? Might be a little confused for you.
Then you
Yeah.
will be exiting that.
Yeah. You will be
When Y
exit.
is 3, you will be exiting the loop, and J becomes J plus
Count
1.
will be increased. J count will be increased to 1. Then for 6, J count will be equals to
Yes,
1.
yes, yes.
So
Thanks
that
for explaining. I think you got a rough idea of that. But please, someone, please, the background noise, like, please mute yourself. Yeah.
Is it clear? Hello.
but overallly that will increase only 2 no.
One more question. Hello. One more question regarding this. If
Yes, yes.
3 would have been 2 in the second item 3, 4, 5. If 3 would have been 2 and 4 would have been 3, then what would have happened? The value of J.
Or then the value of J will be 4.
Correct, na?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Good.
Yeah, the others, like, whoever has doubt, please ask. Like, Komal, you have raised your hand. Please ask your
Hello,
question. Yes, yes.
ma'am. It's question from activity question 5.6, third one.
5.6, third one, right? Okay.
This was also
Yeah.
discussed yesterday.
Okay. Have you watched the lecture, and do you know what's happening in that sorted list insert procedure?
Half of the video I saw only.
Yeah, you should watch complete video and then you should answer the question. Please mute yourself. Like,
Okay, sure, ma'am.
yeah, no, it's not like that. You should watch and you should answer. And this is also solved in the yesterday activity session. Please, if you are unable to solve that question even after watching the lecture, you watch that live session. There they have spent almost like 3 hours. Live session has
Half
happened
an hour,
yesterday.
yes. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, they are answering this kind of questions only yesterday. Like, yeah, others, like, other doubts, people.
Okay.
यार ये एडिट करवाने एक मेल भेजा है
Yes, Chandan Yadav,
Ma'am,
you have.
I,
Okay, yes, yes, you speak. Ayushi.
ma'am, yes, ma'am. In the practice assignment,
Okay.
question number 4.
Practice assignment question 4, right? Okay. I'm sharing my screen.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, third one also from this practice assignment.
Okay, sure. Yeah, first we'll finish fourth one and then we'll come to third one. Mm. Yeah, for a given train, we have a list called days that contains the sequence of entries contained in the column day in the train's data set. As an example, for the train like 122281, days will be in the following list of integers. Okay. Maduram is a passenger who boards in this train at its starting station and get down at its ending station. He has peculiar habit of treating himself to exactly one sweet at midnight whenever he is on train. Which is of the following expression gives the number of midnight sweets that he consumes during the course of his journey. So what this question is telling, like, we have a train and we have a list of days, like on the day which suppose, let's say, if the train starts on I will write this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 ones and 2 twos. Yeah, I will explain with notepad so that you will understand like how to. It has 4 ones and 4 twos, right? 2 twos,
Two
right?
twos. Two
Yeah.
twos.
So let's say, like, do you remember how the train data set, like on the top of that card we have 122 something 81, right? This is the train number. We will find the days on which the train runs, like Monday or Tuesday or something like that, Thursday, something like that. Let's say, so let's say if our, let's say, one is Monday, let us assume like train is starting on Monday and we are second day, on second day we are getting down, we are reaching that final terminus of the station. Like Tuesday we will be, like, we are getting in on Monday and Tuesday we will reach our stop. Like this is the final stop of that station. So the question is like, Maduram is a passenger. He has habit of treating himself with sweet on every night. So let's say if he boards on Monday and he is getting down on Tuesday, so there is one night right in between. So if he boards on the train at 12 a.m., then it will be Tuesday. But he is boarding before 12 a.m. That is, he is boarding on Monday and he is getting down on Tuesday. So how many times he will treat himself with the sweet? Only on one midnight, right? So it will be one day. So the question, did you get what I am telling? Like,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah.
But
So
ma'am, why would the third option not be correct? Because
okay, I will share that thing. That question. See, the question is like, we need to find how many uh how many days are there, how many midnights are
yes,
present.
ma'am.
Yeah. So which option you are saying?
The third one.
See, if you, yeah, you will get answer one, but this the option last of unit of days, that by that we are not finding number of middays. See, if we see last of days minus 1, so total number of days of journey, let's say, is 6 days. So if you are
Okay.
subtracting 1 from that, you will get number of midnights, like number of nights you will get. Same by
Yes, ma'am.
calculating the last and first, like if you are traveling from 6 days, like 1 to 6. Then if you subtract 1, like 6 minus 1, you will get number of midnights. But if you our like the concept behind this question is to find number of middays. How will you find the number of midnights? By this you will get 1, but this is not the correct correct way of doing that. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, is it
Okay.
is my explanation what is just
Yes, ma'am, I
yeah,
understood.
yeah, okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, why can't be the last option could be correct because it says length days minus 1. Why is not correct?
So you are telling like length of days minus 1.
Yeah.
See, now this they're telling like 1 1 1 1. So what does that means? There are like the train is stopping like in between stations. Like let's say if you are going from Delhi to like Bangalore, there are in between stations, right? That stations, like if you are starting on Monday and you will get down on let's say on Wednesday. So but in on Tuesday, on Monday also you will have some some stations in between. So you are getting down all on all these in between stations on the same day, so they are referring as 1 1 only. And so like if you calculate the length of this list, then what will you get? Like there are many stations right in between. That also they are counting here, that numbers. We don't want that numbers, we want only number of midnights. That see that we will get by subtracting last day minus first day. If you subtract, you will get number of days in between. And we don't want number of stations, we want number of days. So that length of days minus 1 won't be correct, because here we are writing station that the the stations in between stations also we are counting in that list, we are mentioning in that list. So it won't be correct. Did you get that what I'm telling here?
Not particularly.
Yeah, did anyone get what I'm telling here?
Yes,
Sir,
ma'am.
yes, ma'am. I got it.
Okay. Yeah, actually here if you see in the list there are 4 1s and 2 2s, right? That means in a day 4 1s refers to in a day it is stopping, the train is stopping in that on that 4 stations. And 2 2
Hmm.
refers to on 2 stations it is
Yeah.
train is waiting. Please mute yourself, like background noise is coming. The thing is like we don't want the stations in between stations, we want the days. So that we will get, we want only 2 and 1 to know the number of midnights. That we know by calculating the what
So
last
you
day.
are
Can I explain,
saying
ma'am? Can
you
I explain,
Yeah, yeah, like
ma'am?
she's asking some doubt,
The
right? Yeah.
simple way of doing this, ma'am, is that midnight comes only when a digit. If we write the days in digits 1 2 3 4 5, forget about the list given 1 2 3 4 5. Then whenever there is a difference between the two digits is 1, then midnight will be there. Otherwise, there will be no midnight.
Yes.
Whatever be the digits, whatever be the day given in the list, that does not matter at all. The only if the consecutive digits have the difference 1, then there is a midnight. And this will happen only when there is 1 to 2 or 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. That's all. There is no other way of doing understanding.
means if let's assume that the train takes 3 days from Delhi to from
Okay.
going Delhi to
Okay.
Bangalore. So how would you solve this?
So
The
3 minus 1.
3 minus 1.
So 3
Always
minus 1.
yeah. Yes.
So
3
means
minus
the
1 is 2.
length of days here would be 3, right?
No, like list can be like 1 1 1 1 1 2 2 2 2 2 3 3 3. So length of
Ma'am,
list
length is
won't be
different.
3
Length is the number of digits days
in the
given in the
list.
list. That
Okay.
does not matter.
Okay.
That does
Means
not matter at all.
Okay, means
forget
you're
about that.
saying here the length would be 6. Means
Yeah,
according to the
here,
set that
the
has been
length is
given.
6. But,
Okay, 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 fine.
midnight is 1 only.
Okay, okay.
This is the simple way of understanding because in our practical life it also comes.
Yeah. Okay, okay, thanks.
In the same question, I did not understand why third option is not correct.
Like that I have explained just 2 seconds back.
Length is only the number of lists, the number of items in the list.
No, he is asking about the third option. There's nothing length there.
Okay. Third one.
Yeah, in the third one, right? Like how will you get number of midnights? Like by doing this calculation you will get correct answer as 1, but this is not the correct way of doing that. You want to find the number of midnights, like that you will get by subtracting last day minus 1 or last minus first day. You will get like number of midnights in between those days you have traveled.
This option is not correct because the question is asking which of the following expressions gives the number of midnight sweets. Because the expression is being dealt, this may be correct in this particular case, but in other cases it may not be correct.
In this case, is it correct or not? That's the point here.
No, the question is different. The list is given is days is this. That is for example. But the question is different. Which following expression must be useful for the all cases.
Yes, you are correct.
This is the way.
Now,
on that basis we can discard it. Otherwise, the question this will also give a 1.
There is a misleading line here. What is that? As an example for the train 12281, days will be the following list of integers. So 12281 is just a train number, okay?
Yes.
No.
And these are the days on which the trains are flying. All right,
yes.
These are the days the trains are running.
No, these are not the days. These are the at the time station. It shows the length of the days, whether it is running on the first day, whether it is running on the second day.
That's what I am telling. It is the days of the week. One is 1. Ma'am, can you please explain what is that 1112222?
Yeah, like let's say if we are going from Delhi to Bangalore, there are many stations like in between stations also, right? So the train may like the train stops on the station. Let's say, like, can you tell some of the station in between Delhi and Bangalore? Anyone? Like let's say we have
Nagpur or Itarsi, something you take
something.
it, okay?
Yeah, Nagpur or something. So if our first station is Nagpur, like we are getting on the train on Monday, then if we get to Nagpur on Monday, that is 1. And the other station also, if we reach the other station also on Monday, then it is referred as 1 here.
Okay, it is the day on which each station is passing through.
Yes.
Yeah.
How do we really make sense of that one? Unless someone is explaining, how do anyone make sense of by reading that?
Yeah, because on the train, in our train data set, like in the lectures the professors has explained also regarding our train data set. Train data set
is explaining.
Yeah,
in the train data set it is given.
Okay.
Yes. And others, someone is referring this practice assignment, third question, right? So here, okay, I will read out the question loud and then I will answer this. We call two sentences similar if both of them have same number of words and satisfy the following conditions. So we are telling like two sentences are similar if and only if they have same number of words and it should satisfy some other condition also. That is, the ith word of the first sentence has same parts of speech as the ith word of the second sentence. Like the parts of speech of the both, like of the words in the both sentence must be same. They should be of same length and the parts of speech of the words in the both sentence must be also same. Then we are telling those two sentences are similar. And where early is the list of total number of words in either sentence. Okay. A list and B list are the lists that contain the parts of speech of words in two sentences A and B respectively. E similar is a procedure that accepts these two lists as parameters and checks for the similarity of A and B. Select the correct code fragment to complete the pseudocode. So, like the question is like we are telling two sentences are similar if they have same number of words, that is length of two sentences are same, and the parts of speech of the both sentence must be same. So A list and B list are the two sentences that contain the are two lists that contain the parts of speech of two sentences A and B. We are passing A and B as parameters to the procedure is similar. So we need to fill the correct code fragment to fill that procedure is similar. See, in the first case, we are checking in the procedure is similar, like length of A list and length of B list. If they are not same, we are returning false. Okay, and we are assigning C list to B list. Okay, and then like the people whoever has asked a doubt, like where is your specific difficult, like where you are finding difficult to solve this, like what is your doubt? Have you gone through this question or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Actually, we are
Okay.
not. We don't understand the question. Actually, what the question says and what is the procedure is actually what is mentioned. It's
So
a list.
now I told, right, e similar is a procedure. It takes this it accepts two lists as parameters. Sorry, I previously I told two sentences. It accepts two lists, A list and B list. That is, it contain the parts of speech of two sentences A and B. We are telling like two sentences are similar if the length of two sentences are same, like that is the
Okay.
two sentences has same number of words.
Words.
And we are also telling two sentences are similar if the parts of speech of words of the both sentence are same, like if the if A has noun and verb and some pronoun and some
Yeah, if
noun in
fifth
that.
word of the sentence, yeah, is noun, and the second sentence of the fifth word is also a noun, then that
Yeah.
is, yeah.
Yes, you are correct. Yeah, then what is your doubt regarding this particular thing? This procedures is similar.
Um,
So okay, tell. Have you gone
I
through each option and you checked like what is happening in the each every option?
yes, ma'am, but I couldn't understand how. Yeah.
So for each X in A list, what does like here we are iterating over the parts of C. I will write using this.
Hmm.
A list, let's say we have now N refers to noun. Okay, I'm writing it shortly. Noun, and P refers, let's say P refers to,
Pronoun.
okay, yeah, something like that. And V refers to
Verb.
some verb, and N refers to noun again. Okay, and
Okay.
similarly we have B list. See, now the simple question is like you should see whether two elements in both the list are same, right? The simple thing how to check the simple procedure and thing we can do here is to check if the elements in both lists are same. Like now you understood, right, what I'm saying?
Yes, yes,
So
ma'am.
how can you do this? Is just like you should, yeah, you tell like.
First pick first element of A list and
Mm,
check it with the first element of B list.
yes. And
Yeah.
similarly you do if both, if the first element is not same, then we should say both
Return
two
false.
sentences are not similar, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So the thing here is like, in order not to disturb this B list, we are taking other list. See, this question does not require nested iteration because we are not comparing each element with every other element. We are comparing just first element with second element, right? First element with first and second with second. So it doesn't require nested iteration. So in order to avoid nested iteration, we are just assigning, we are iterating like this here in this. For each let's say I or X, they used X in question, right? X in A list. That means we are iterating through the A list. First it takes noun, second it takes pronoun. In the first iteration it takes N, second iteration P, and third iteration it takes for V, and in the fourth iteration it takes N in the A list. Then we are checking this X with, we should check X with the first element of C list, because first time we should check with the first element of this, right? You understood know this?
Yes, ma'am.
If it is false, like if both are not same, then we should stop that.
Okay.
So I should use not equal to. I should say like if both are not same, then I should exit out of this loop, right?
Okay.
So yeah, then I am telling return false.
False. Yeah.
If not, then I should check second element with the second element. So I am saying C list equal to rest of C list. That is, except first element, it takes all other elements, right?
Okay.
First element is already compared with first element. If it is same, if both X and first of C list are same, the second element should be compared with the second element of A list. That anyhow X will automatically, in the second iteration, X will become second element of this A list. But to make to get to the second element, we are saying C list equal to rest of C list, so that it will compare, so that every time first element of the C list will be compared, and every time we are making C list as rest of C list. Okay, after this iteration, if we are not getting false, it should return true. That is, every element of first of the C list are equal to the element of A list. Then it should return true. This should happen. So did you understand this? Like whatever I have written here?
Why do we assign the B list to C list? Why don't we
See, every time, if you look here, like every time, like we are updating C list, like we are making C list equal to rest of C list. Like in every iteration, C list will be decreased, right? Like it will be updated. In the first iteration, C list will be this only, now this as same as B list, but after first iteration, then C list will become within here in this statement only, like C list will become this thing. In order to keep C list and in order to keep B list as it is, without this is called side effect, right? Whenever we are moving card from one pile to other pile, like first cards will become last and last cards will become like first, right, in the second pile.
So in order to not to disturb the B list, we are creating the C list.
C list, yes.
We are copying the same elements into the C list for comparison purpose, so that
Yes.
B list remains undisturbed.
Yeah, B list should
What
remain
happens if the
intact.
B list gets disturbed?
yeah, nothing happens, but
nothing
in order
happens.
to avoid that side effect, to know, like after, like we are giving A list and B list to procedure, but after executing the procedure, B list is something. It should not be like that, right? So if you are giving your cards to other one, to other person, and
Okay.
you are telling to check something, but after checking it, it will get, if it is getting disturbed, you won't like that, right?
Yeah.
So in order to keep that intact, the contents of B list
Yeah.
and A list as it is, we are making C, we are copying the elements of B list to C list. Yeah.
Ma'am, I mean to say, the lists are required to be protected. Whenever procedures are required to be tested, the list given should not be disturbed.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
why the C list is required to be compared with the every item of the A list.
Yes.
Is it so, no?
Yes. Yes. You're
Okay.
correct.
Thank you. Thank you. Good one.
Yeah. Thanks for asking. Also, like, yeah. Did you understand this question?
Yes,
Like,
ma'am. Yeah.
yeah. Now, now we'll go through the options and we'll see why other options are not true. Like which option is correct. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I will do that.
Yeah. We'll do together. Like others also will understand this, right?
Yeah.
So, like they have already compared the length of A list and B list. If they are not same, we are returning false. And C list, we are making C list as B list. And in the options, like we are checking in the first option, for each x in A list, so we are iterating through A list. If x equal to first of C list, then we are returning true. So we are saying, like, if the first element of both the lists are same, then we are saying both the sentences are same. It's not the case, right? We should check every element of A list with every element of B list of the C list. If all the elements are same, then only it should return true. But here what is happening in the first option is, like, first only for the first, in the first iteration we are checking whether C equal to first of C list. If both are same, then we are saying both sentences are same. That's why first option is wrong. Did everyone get this? First,
Okay.
my first, yeah.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
before that, can we revisit the question again? Is it every element or a specific ith element?
No, yeah, ith element refers to, like, one first of A list must be equal to first of B list. Second of A list must be equal to second of B list. That's they are saying here. Ith word in the first sentence has the same parts of speech as the ith word in the second sentence. Like first
Okay.
word
Okay.
in first sentence has same parts of speech as first word in the
Testing will
second.
be done. Testing
So
will be done only, ma'am, when the return true is at the last.
So
if return true is not at the last, it will not be tested.
the simple statement of that sentence is all words of both the lists are same. All, is that right?
All
Correct.
words, yes.
All
Yeah, it
words
is
of
correct.
both the list or
I'm
parts of the
saying,
speech.
see, they can be same. Like the order can be different, right? Noun, adjective, pronoun, and in the second, all words might be present, but the order might be different in the second sentence. If we say all words are same, but we
No,
should,
but you're telling ith word means the positions also matters, is it?
yeah, position matters. Like first word should be same as,
First word should be equal to the
Yeah.
first word. The second word to the
That
second.
means it is
One to
simply
one.
the parts of speech of
One-to-one
list A.
correspondence is required, ma'am.
yes,
Right.
yes.
Can I
One-to-one
repeat?
correspondence.
Can I tell the way what I understood in simple language? There's a parts of speech of list A should be same as the parts of list B.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling. If they are same, like they
Okay.
can be order can be different, right? A list, the elements in A list can be in B list, but the order might be different in both A and B list. So that's, we don't want that. We want
Okay.
position, this positional
Okay.
correspondence
For
also.
example, I am a teacher. For example, I am a teacher. A teacher am I. Both are having the same parts of a speech, but the order is different, so they are not similar. If similar, we will give the false result.
Yes, yes. That's we are done with the first option and we will check the second option. So in the second
Okay.
option, yeah, like for each x in A list, we are checking every element in the A list. We are checking, we are iterating through the A list. If x is not equal to first of A list, first of C list, then we are returning false. It's true, but C list, every time we are making C list equal to init of C list. What does that init of C list means? Except last element, we are taking the other elements. Let's say if our list has 1 2 3 4, then init of C list will become 1 2 3. Is it clear for everyone, like how? But we want to compare first element with first element and second with second element. If we do like that, then we will compare first element with first element, and the second element will be compared with the what, first element. So that's what, that thing we don't want, right? We want first element to be compared with first and second to be second. So the second option is wrong. So did everyone get why second option is wrong? Because we are making C list equal to init of
Init,
wrong
yes.
updation of the C list. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes. In the third option, right, we're checking, we are iterating through the A list, and we are checking if condition. In the if condition, we are checking if x not equal to first of C list, we should return false, and we are telling C list equal to rest of C list. Okay, everything is correct, but the procedure, if every element of the C of A list and C list are equal, we are not returning anything here, right? It should the procedure must return something, either true or false. But here, if all the elements of A list and C list are same, the procedure is not returning anything. We are telling, we are giving only the condition, if x not equal to first of C list, then we are returning false. In that case, the procedure should return something. Return statement is missing here. That's why the third option is wrong. Is it clear or still?
What should
No,
be
no,
there
sir.
otherwise?
Yeah. That's why I told earlier, that's ma'am. A return statement must be at the last. If it is not there, that option cannot be considered at all.
Yes. Return,
Right,
like
ma'am?
the procedure.
Is it
See,
correct, ma'am? In any procedure, return must be there, na?
yes, in any procedure, return must be there. We should check like every condition of the procedure. Like if both are same, if both lists are same, if both lists are not same. See, we are telling if both lists are not, if the first is not same, then we are returning it false. But if they are same, if x equal to first of C list, then we are not returning anything here. The procedure must return something even after executing that. Even if, yeah, that's why the third option is wrong. And coming to the fourth option, we are we are iterating through the elements of A list, and we are checking whether first of C list equal to is this condition, and we are returning false if they are not same, and we are updating C list by correct value, C list equal to rest of C list, and we are saying returning false. It should not be case, right? Previously I have told in the notepad, right? If so, I will show that, like,
Basically, in both the cases, it is returning false. So it cannot
yes,
be the
yes,
correct code.
yes. In the fifth option, like you can see, everything is proper, like whatever we want. In every condition, it's returning correct answer. It is giving correct thing. So the last option is correct one. Did everyone understand this question?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, others, like, you can ask your doubts.
I have a doubt in activity 5.8, question number 9, ma'am.
5.8, question number 9. Okay. So the
Actually,
okay.
I got the answer as one, ma'am. I don't have a problem with the answer. But the problem I have here is whether the answer is within the bracket one or regular one.
Okay, I will explain you. Other, like any others also have the same doubt, or
I have also seen the doubt.
Okay, like he asked doubt specifically, right? To explain that, or I'm thinking, or to explain only that thing, or to explain everything. I'm asking that
Excuse
question.
me,
Mark.
ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Yes, please explain. Because
Yeah,
other options also
In
only
that
one
case,
only, without
I also
bracket.
have
But
doubt in
this
that
one
question.
only with bracket.
yes. This is our list health. The question is like this one only, right?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
We have list L, and the question is like init of the. Now first I will explain this few things. What does first of L return? First of L gives 1. Everyone
Yeah.
agree? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Last
ma'am.
of L
Five.
returns 5. Yeah. And we rest of L, what does rest of L returns?
2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5.
5.
It returns, except first, it returns all other element. It returns list. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Init of L, it returns except last element, it returns all other elements. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest and init returns list, whereas first and last of list returns elements. Okay.
Correct. Correct, ma'am.
So we are saying first we are saying init of L.
So it will remove fifth one.
So last one.
Excuse me, like what's your doubt?
Fourth one. Fourth one.
Which init you should execute? Huh? What's your doubt? Like someone is interrupting. Okay, first we should take this init because we will follow that board mass rule, right? Brackets. We should first check the brackets. So this is the first init we will execute here. After executing that, our list will become 1, 2, 3, 4. And after executing this second inner init, then our answer will become
1, 2, 3.
yeah,
1.
1 init of then our answer, what is our answer will become 1, 2, 3. Then after executing this third,
1, 2.
yes, our answer will become 1, 2. And after executing this final one, our answer will become
With 1
1.
only.
Yeah, 1, and it will return list 1. So init always returns list, and rest also always returns list, whereas first and last will return elements of the list. Okay.
Now I have a doubt.
Yeah.
Suppose if we use one more in it, then what will happen? It will give a null set.
It will return empty list.
Empty list.
Yeah.
Or means a null set.
Yes, empty list means like this, nothing, no elements in it, no elements in that. Okay.
It will not be null set. It is an empty set.
Empty list.
Empty list. Empty list.
So if we put one more in it, it will be empty list.
Yeah, still it will be an empty because there are no elements to remove the elements from the list, right?
Yeah. And if we have another one in it, there will be an error, is it?
No error, but it will return empty list only because there are no elements in that to pull out of that.
All right.
Show me the last.
Ma'am, question number 5.7, first to 4.
Question number 5.7.
I mean 5.7 activity.
Mm.
Question number 1 to 4.
Okay. One to four, you have this whole activity doubt. Huh?
Sir has explained quite well yesterday.
Okay, sir has explained this yesterday.
Yes, ma'am, quite well.
Okay.
He has taken more than half an hour on this particular
It has
question.
been well explained a number of times.
Okay, but someone can take the lead and do that one because somebody is asking it. No?
Yeah, like I think it requires explanation also. Like if we tell.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. Hello everyone. Good evening. My name is Yamini Eka. Thanks to all of you to having me here. It's quite a pleasure. I would have wished it was an in-person one, but given the situation, we all are.
Your voice is not audible.
Yeah, ma'am. Your
Now,
voice is not
activity
audible.
8, the last question, please.
Now, who is that? Somebody in between came and introduced herself as Yamini and started talking. Some
Yeah, I
announcement.
thought she will be. No, she's no Yamini. I think she's a student. I think she will be asking. I thought she will be asking some question, but okay. Yep. Some like whoever has doubt regarding this question, please watch that live session. Mainly yesterday on Sunday, right? He took activity session only. Like many of the like frequently asked this activity doubts. I think almost they have cleared there. It went long session, like about 3 hours
He can
session.
go on the YouTube, ma'am. Then
Yes,
it will
you
be.
can go on the.
It will be very clear. A number of times it has been explained.
Actually, I have a doubt
More
on
than
the
half
fourth
an hour
question.
on this question.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
can you please in short
activity
explain the
8,
question for?
the last question.
Yeah, that's what we are telling, right? The session has happened like he explained very properly. Like whatever doubt you have had on the regarding this question, you can watch that session. Yeah, because we should take
No,
others'
means
doubts as
in
well.
short. I'm just saying this in short. If you
See,
can.
let's say like your doubt is regarding that fourth question, right? What is the total number of words present in the
Yeah.
paragraph? So let's say we have, let's take a sentence like I'm a teacher. So here I is a vowel and a is a also vowel, right? So we will make the VV count as one here. Like we are counting VV, VC, CV, CC, right? VV means the words which start with vowels and are followed by vowel. VC means the words which starts vowel and followed by consonant, and CV are the words which starts by vowels and followed by this vowels. And similarly CC also. So I'm a
तारक
teacher.
मेहता का कुछ क्या खिचड़ी बना दी है उसने तरह तरह का व्यंजन
Please mute.
मजा उड़ा रहे हैं
Please someone who is
सॉरी
someone
मैम
who.
सॉरी मैम
Okay. Yeah. So we are telling I'm a teacher in that now I is followed by a, that is vowel is followed by vowel. So we are making vowel VV as one, and similarly, and for the a is followed by I'm a teacher is a consonant. So we vowel is followed by consonant. So there are one, like we got VV as one and VC as one. So if we count those VV and VC, we will get only two, but there are total three words in the sentence. So
Oh,
so
okay. I
yeah,
got
so
it.
our number of words will be P plus Q plus R plus S plus 1. Like everyone should understand like why we are adding plus 1 here.
I want to add one thing here. While counting the vowel and the consonants, we are not taking the last word because last word does not contain any consonant or a vowel after that. Why
Yeah.
not taking one?
Yeah, last word is not followed by any other word, so we are not taking that word into consideration. So we are not up, so we should add to count total number of word, we should add +1 also to count the total number of words here. Yeah, other doubts?
Activity 8, the last question.
Okay. Yeah, previously someone has asked this doubt. They told like it was already explained in the previous activity session. It took about half an hour to explain this. Will you like, okay, please tell like where you found difficulty to in this question. Like I think you have put some efforts to answer this, and where is
It
your
says
difficulty?
answer is 3, but I got 1.
You
That
got
is a
one. Okay. Yeah, answer is 3. So in the first, here we have list in a list, like L has lists in that, right? L is a list of list. So like in the first iteration we will iterate over the list, so X will become every time in the first, for each X in L, X will become list here. So in the first iteration X will become list of 0 1 2, and in the second iteration X will become list of 3 4 5. In the third iteration X will become list of 6 7 8 9. In order to iterate within the list, we are taking the other inner iteration, like for each Y in X. So now in the first iteration X is list of 0 1 2. In the inner iteration X, Y will be, in the first iteration Y will be 0, in the second iteration Y will be 1, in the third iteration I will be 2. So we are checking if Y equal to 3 or Y equal to 6, we are exiting out of the loop. And after this, within the inner loop, we are incrementing J. So first, so we will get 3. We are exiting out of the loop if Y is 3 or Y is 6. So in the
that
first iteration,
means in the case of second list and third list, it will exit from the inner loop.
so
Is that
it
correct?
is in the second, yeah, it will exit if it reaches in the second list or third list. But it is necessary, like in the or condition, like if one condition is satisfied, then we will exit the loop. So 3 is first here, so within the second iteration of X of the list, it will stop execution. Excuse me, like your background, someone's, please mute yourself.
Ouch!
Please mute, like, yeah, or should I, or else I will mute all.
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry.
The second case and third case, it will exit from the inner loop and it will not reach the, it will not increment the J. Is
In
that
this,
correct?
in the fourth case, like in the first iteration it will see 0 1 2. In the second iteration it will see outer loop. I'm talking about outer loop, outer for loop. In the inner for loop, right, it will become 0 1 2 in the in first 3 iteration. In the fourth iteration it will see J, and J won't be incremented, but within the inner loop we are incrementing every time, no? So after first inner iteration it will become 1 2 3. So I think you
Okay,
got,
okay. I got
yeah.
it.
So it got incremented whenever J read the first list, ma'am. 0, 1, and 2. J got incremented during that time.
J will be incremented in the inner iteration itself, right? In the inner loop we are incrementing J, so you can see the indentation level where the J is incrementing. So it is in the inner iteration only we are incrementing J every time. So in the fourth iteration, in the fourth inner iteration, we will see 3. Then it will exit out of the loop. Then J won't be incremented. So J will be incremented 3 times by that time before seeing this 3. Actually, if you want
Actually,
this,
0, 1, and 2. When we take X and L, Y is not equal to Y is not equal to 3, Y equals 6. So in that case, J gets incremented, or When does J gets incremented?
Yeah, in the, I will say clearly, like in the outer iteration, outer for loop will take list every time. So it will, how many times the outer for loop will run?
Three times it runs.
Yeah, outer for loop runs 3 times. How many times the inner? So for the first iteration of outer loop, how many times does the inner loop will run? 3 times, right?
3 times, yeah.
Yeah, 3 times. So J is also incrementing 3 times. As in the inner iteration we are incrementing, right? In the, for one outer iteration we are incrementing this J by 3 times, because in the inner iteration we have 3 elements. In the fourth, for the for the fourth of this for the second iteration of outer iteration and the fourth iteration of this inner iteration, we have this y equal to 3. Then we are exiting out of the loop. Then J is not incrementing because J is within this inner loop. We are exiting out of the loop completely. So by that time J is already incremented 3 times. So J value will be 3. Still, if it is not, is it not clear?
Yeah.
Ma'am,
So
in this question,
yeah.
ma'am, in this question, if second item that is 3 4 5, if that order is reversed, suppose it is 5 4 3 0 1 2, and then next one is 5 4 3, and last one is as it is 6 7 8 9.
Okay, 5. You
In
are
that
telling.
case,
Yeah.
Will be
in
5.
that case,
J will be
in
5.
that case, will it be 5?
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am,
That's
if
all. The J
ma'am,
increment is only because of inner loop, no?
Yes, yes.
ma'am, if it would have been 3 4 1 in the second list,
You are
Three.
then
telling 3.
it will 3
It
4
will,
1.
yeah, it will be
3.
still 3 only, right?
Yes, it
3
is
4 1.
three because
Yes, it
the
will be
first
same only.
item,
3
the
only.
first item is 3. In first item, the second set is 3. So it will be exiting from the inner loop. It will not count the J. It will not increment the J.
Yeah, please, people, whoever still has some doubt regarding this question, please watch the yesterday live session. Like Deepak has explained this question about half an hour. I think there he has
Yeah,
explained this
it has
question
been
for
explained, ma'am. It is good one.
No, this
So,
type of alternatives were not discussed that day. Like
Okay.
somebody was telling, if it is 5 4 3, what would happen?
Okay.
All these cases, strict cases, are not discussed there.
Okay.
It's a simple vanilla discussion that.
the question is that, ma'am,
So, madam,
all
so
the items in
if
the
the
list will
condition
be
is met,
executed or not?
Excuse me, like
yeah,
someone has interrupted in
yeah,
between.
yeah. Just so I just wanted to check, like, if condition is met, then it completely ignore the set.
If
Like
condition is,
three met, like y is equal
yeah,
to 3. Yeah.
we are exiting out of
So
the loop.
completely set is ignored actually. The 3 4 5.
What do you mean?
It's a
Which
sub
case?
list, right? 0 1 2 is the one list. 3 4 5
Yeah,
is the
is
second
a
list,
sub
and the 6
list.
7
Yeah.
8 9 is the list. So there are 3 lists.
Yes.
So whenever the condition met,
Mm.
like y is equal to 3, so
Yes.
it means that it is going to exclude that the subset, the 3 4 5 and the 6 7 8 9. These both are excluded then.
Yeah, we are
So
coming
that's
out
the
of the
reason
loop.
we are getting 1 3 only answer. So because in first set it goes 3 times.
Yes, for the first inner iteration, it will
Yeah.
iterate 3 times.
And from second it is ignoring the sets completely.
Yeah, we are exiting out of the loop. Like we are
Yeah.
exiting out of this inner for loop, but we are not exiting out of the for loop. It will just iterate through the other elements, but nothing is happening there. Okay, till the end of the list, it will.
Yeah.
Ma'am, ma'am,
It will
suppose
exit.
ma'am, suppose in the last list, the position of six will be replaced by 7. Then the value of j would be 4 or 3 itself.
Oh.
Will be replaced
4.
by 7.
Yes, ma'am. If we interchange the position of 6 and 7.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, right? It's already seeing 3.
Yes, ma'am. It is seeing 3 in the second iteration, and we will exit the loop. Then
Yes.
we will exit the inner loop, which means that we will move to the third list in the data set.
Right.
Yeah, we will move through the third list, but we are not checking anything in the third list because we are already exited out of that inner loop, right?
But still we can go and
yes, ma'am.
go for 4.
Then again,
For the third list, ma'am.
Okay, you are telling. Okay, you are telling regarding this third
Yes, ma'am.
list, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
If we go in third list, we will again check for y, if y is equals to 3 or 6 or not. And if it is
Yeah.
7, then we will increment j positions.
J.
The
Yes,
j,
yes. We
j
will
term.
increment J. But we
Okay.
are. What is the question? What will be the value of J at the end of execution of the following pseudo code?
No,
Yeah.
it will not go, is it? Because it's an OR condition. First itself it is exited. Why it goes to the third set?
It will exit the second, the inner loop, which is of second list. It will exit the second list. Then it will move to third list.
Third list. Yeah. It
Third
will see.
iteration will happen.
Even if it sees this third list, see now 0, 1, 2 it has seen already. Now it will be seeing 3.
Yes, ma'am.
3 it will happen by the time J will be 3, right? After seeing 3 it will exit out of the loop. J will be 3 only. and
Yes.
and now the X will be 6, 7, 8, 9. Now
Yes, ma'am.
inner loop, first inner loop will be, it will 6, the first in the inner loop 6, it will see 6, it will
Yes,
satisfy
ma'am.
the
That's
condition,
what
it
I
will
am
X.
saying. If we replace 6 with 7,
If we
then the
replace
value of j will be
J will be
incremented or not?
yes,
4.
then the value of J will be changed at that time.
Okay.
Then J will become 4 at the time.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, or we can say y is equal to 7, then it will at least 1. Once it is going to be 6, accepted by the 6.
What if the
If it
value
is
of
y is equal to 7,
then the
then it will
value
go
of J
120.
will be 4.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
the value of J will be 4,
When we
because at the
say exit loop, then once it reads 3 and it satisfies, it won't read 4 and 5, ma'am. It will come out of that set itself.
yeah, it will come out of that inner loop, that is that it will come out of 3, 4, 5 loop, but the
Okay.
outer loop still runs. So outer
Okay.
loop in the next iteration, outer loop will become 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
So outer loop goes on a list level, is it? And inner
Yeah.
loop goes on the
Element
elements in
level.
each list. Okay.
Yes.
So the final J is on the list level, is it?
Final
J is
J is
equal to
on
J is equal to
element
J
list.
plus 1 is on element level.
Yes.
So it's not list level, nothing is there. Okay. Thank you.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, activity 7, question number 5, question number 2. Please, can
Actually,
you?
this
If
activity
this was
5.
explained yesterday, then
Okay.
I'll watch
Yeah,
later.
this is explained, but this is a simple question. What is the percentage? Confirm the
And
hypothesis.
before going towards that, the upper statements CC, CV, VC, and VV. I'm not
Yeah.
getting these statements basically.
They are telling no.
How to
VV
understand these statements? Yes, ma'am.
VV is stores the words which start with vowels and followed by vowel. Previously, I have given one example, like one sentence. Let's give some sentence. I will say what is VV, what is VC, and what is CV and CC.
Can you use notepad, ma'am? Then it might be okay.
No, I'm asking you to give some example of a sentence so that I will tell what is VV, what is VC. Let's do
And
that.
this
Using.
was also discussed yesterday with another example.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. We'll please watch that that yesterday session, because people
Okay,
are
okay, ma'am.
complaining. No.
Yes,
Yeah.
sure.
Excuse
Yeah.
me, ma'am.
Yes.
I am still having lots of difficulty in learning pseudocode for the list and the insertion.
Insertions out the
And
you see, you are telling you have difficulty, right?
yeah,
So like I think you have
once
watched the video, but
I have watched the video. Once I read it, I could understand it, but after sometime I used to forget it.
okay.
So
The
that
thing is like
is very difficult. Is there any way to mug up or
no, this computational thinking, like if you mug up, it won't be useful, because you need to, like, every time the questions will be different. You, if you understand, then only you can answer. Mugging up won't help here. Okay. So the basic thing is understanding. So what you're telling, you are complaining like you have difficulty in not in understanding. If you understand, why will you like, what is the thing like,
I
so
often
you
get
take a notes, you revise the concepts, and then you try answering the question. So while taking notes and while trying to think of yourself, then I think you will get doubts specifically like why. So you will forget if you haven't understood something. If you understood everything, then it won't you won't forget. So you better you discuss with the friends also regarding this, then you will come to know how to understand the things also in better way.
This one, this question, 75% is related to 60 plus 20. That means 80. 75% of 80 is 60. Is that
What
correct?
words can Wait, let me read the question. What percentage confirm the hypothesis the words start with consonants are followed by the words start with, okay, CC plus CV, that is 60 by 60 plus 20. 60 by
Uh-huh.
80 into 100.
That is
3 by 4 into 100, which is 75 percentage.
Excuse me,
75
ma'am.
percent is 80, 70% of 60. Is that correct?
No, like 60 by 60. See, like the question is like, what percentage of the words confirm the hypothesis that consonant must be followed by consonant? That is, CC must be followed by CC. CC will be the correct thing, right? For the words will,
60.
yeah.
Total
So C
consonant
by
will be
total,
80.
yeah. So 60 by 80 into 100. The previously someone has interrupted like,
Excuse me, ma'am.
yeah.
That case,
And the third question
you
answer
can
will be the same for this only.
Which this third question?
Yes, ma'am. This third one, that refute.
What percentage of the words refute the hypothesis that the word starts with the vowels are followed by the words start with the vowel? That is, words should not be followed by vowels. That is, words should be followed by consonants. That is
Yes,
15 by
ma'am.
20.
Ma'am, ma'am means the second question is the opposite of this third one. Can I say like that?
Yeah, conform means they are okay. We are saying you know like what is meant by hypothesis, right? So
Yes,
if
ma'am.
we are saying we are saying the words conforming means like the words which follow the condition, which follow that hypothesis. Refuting means
Yes.
the words which violate that hypothesis. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am means in this third question, in spite of taking vowel, we have to take only consonant, means CC by CC plus CV.
No, here we are telling refute the hypothesis that that the words start with vowels are followed by words start with vowels. We don't want that. Vowels must not be followed by vowels. Here the hypothesis is that words start with vowels are followed by words start with vowels. So here we are telling refute the hypothesis, then this condition must not be satisfied. That means vowels must not be followed by vowel. That is, the vowels must be followed by
that
consonant.
means 15. In that case, 15.
Yeah, VC by, that is 15 by 15 plus 5, that is VC by
15,
VC, 15 by
15 by
15.
20. 15
Yeah,
by 20. That
yes,
correct?
yes, yes. Others like, I will take, yeah, yeah, please. Others like, you should ask some queries. Your Ashutosh, you have some queries, you have raised your hand. Ashutosh.
hello.
Yes, Ashutosh.
Yeah, if ma'am you are not having any problem that you can discuss pseudocode and for the insertion list and the ordered list in a simple terms again.
Which thing you want?
Pseudocode for insertion sort and the ordered list.
Insertion sort and order list. Okay, we are using insertion sort like to arrange the words either in to arrange anything, arrange numbers basically in ascending or descending order. Insertion sort is used for this. So we are sorting our things like numbers using that insertion sort. So yeah, like did you watch that lecture, Like
I have watched this.
sir has discussed this in the
That
two
is,
lectures.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you but like, did you understand? Like, so insertion thought is just like inserting. He told like inserting cards from like like generally how we do the things. Like we'll check every card with other card. If it is less than the previous card, then we are keeping below that. That thing he has explained, right? In that.
Has put the marker on the cards. I have seen that.
Yeah, you once you better like see the lecture properly, take a notes and write down what's happening in this. See, you write a pseudo code and you write in front of every line, you write, okay, this line is doing this, if this is not happening, we are doing that. Something you try to make that. While making such kind of things, if you get some doubt, you can ask in this type of live sessions also, or else you can post your message in the discourse also. Like you write, you keep some efforts in writing that, explaining the things like this is happening in each line of the pseudo code, and you try to do that. And if you are finding difficult, see, now you have watched the lectures also, but even I think professors will explain very like much better than us. So even if I explain, I think you also will forget after some time. So you would keep efforts by yourself and you try doing that. If you face some difficulty like regarding the understanding of any concept, then we are here to help you. Okay, Ashutosh.
Yeah, ma'am, the same thing. This 5.6 actually deals mainly with this insert thing. Yesterday, sir also explained. Can you just run through those problems, ma'am? It's mainly insert thing. At that time, when he was explaining, it was very clear.
Okay, now like what
And, it is activity 5.6.
okay, 5.6, what you want in the activity 5.6?
There are series of problems based on that second, third, fourth. If you just take one problem and 5 after the second question. Second, third, fifth, all are based on the sorted list insert.
Yeah.
What we are telling, it is no harm in discussing the code again. Huh?
Yeah, just if you can run through, because there are certain doubts came and I started revising again whether what I had understood is correct.
Yeah, I think that's true then. Every time we read that one, we get a new ideas in that code.
Yeah, can you please tell like what's your doubt?
See, this is a second problem, ma'am. See whether I've understood correctly.
Okay.
So what will be the value of L at the end of execution?
Yeah.
So the list is given as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So
yes,
then we take the card. First one, he is giving the card is 5.
yes.
So when I insert it, I will insert it between 4 and 5.
See, you won't insert between 4 and 5, you will insert after 5, because in the insertion sort we are checking whether the element we are giving, we will compare with every element in that list. So we will compare 5 and 1. So 5 is not less than 1, then we will move to other thing. 5 and 2, 5 is not less than 2, so it also here also we won't get 5, we won't replace by 5. Then 5 and 3, 5 we won't find here also, like because 5 is greater than 3. 5 and 4, 5 is not less than 4, so here also we won't keep 5. And we will check 5 with 5, 5 is not less than 5, so we won't keep 5 also here. We will keep, so we haven't inserted our element yet, so we will keep. So the final condition is, if we haven't inserted our list, our element, then we will place the element at after the
As the
last.
last
So
one.
then so the list will become 1 2 3 4 and 5 5 2 5. Yeah. Now
Appending at the end. Appending at the end.
yes, appending at the end. And so now if you check this 4 L and 4, now 4 and 1 will be compared, won't satisfy. 4 and 2 won't be satisfied. 4 and 3 won't be satisfied. 4 and 4 won't be satisfied. Then 4 will be inserted after this 4. So the list will become, see, now
Why
5
is it
is
inserted? Why it is not after the first 5 we have inserted, ma'am?
yeah, it's not up because 4 will be compared with 5. So
Okay.
4 is less than 5, it is satisfied. So in the place of 5 we will get 4, and 5 will be added, the 5 will be like 4 will be in the this fifth in the 5 position, and 5 will be added at the these two 5s will be added after the after inserting 4. This is how we do generally also, right? We will
Okay.
check each element while we are trying to keep
Yes, yes.
in the ascending order. We will check each element with, if it is less, then only we will place there. So
Okay.
Correct,
here
correct.
here 4 is less than 5, so 4 will be inserted there, and 2 5s will be added last. So our list will become 1 2 3 4 4 and 5 5.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
So the entire set will be 1 1 2 2. Okay, this I got. So the next problem, it's all how whether we have understood it correctly. Now you told, no, there are some finer points you explained now, ma'am, which will be very helpful. Like in this 5 4 3 2 1 is the card. Okay, we check the 5, we compare 5 with 5.
Mm.
So now 5 will come after 1, is it?
Yes, 5 will come after 1.
Okay.
excuse me,
Then
ma'am.
this 4 will come between 4 and 5, is it? Next one, when we
4
check.
will come. So now you will check 5 with 4. Okay,
Okay.
right? 5
So the
is less.
first 5 is compared with 5.
Yeah, first 5 is compared with 5, it won't be satisfied. It will move to 4. 5 is not less than 4, and 5 is not less than 3, 5 is not less than 2, and 5 is not less than 1. So 5 will be added last. Okay.
Okay.
And 4, now taking 4, now 4 is less than 5, so
Okay.
it will keep 4 comma 5. The list will become 4 comma 5, 4 3 2 1 and 5 at the end. Now 3 will, now it will come 3, right? Now it will become 5 will become, now previously 4 was there in the list, so 4 will be compared with this 3. 4 is less than 3, so it will become 3. And now 2 will be, see, you will get 1 2 3 4 5, and 1 2
4
3 4 5, and 4 3 2 1 5, you will
5.
get that.
Okay. Yes.
Yes, did you
Excuse me,
understand
ma'am.
this?
Yeah, yes. Now I'm getting a clear idea, because I didn't know how this 5 came last. Actually.
Now you understood, right?
Yeah,
How?
now I understood. Can
Okay.
we see the fourth question also, ma'am, so that
Fourth one, you tell like how
yeah,
this.
what will be the value of it at the end of the following? So first is empty set.
Yeah.
Then we take 5. We read 5. So we insert 5. That is the
Yes.
first card. Then
Yes.
we take the next card 1. 1 we
Yes.
compare it with 5 and we place it before 5. We insert it before 5.
Yes. 1 and 5. Our list will become 1 and 5
1
now.
and 5. Then I
Yeah.
take 2. 2 we compare it 1. We compare it with 5. So 2 will be placed between 1 and 5.
Yeah. Now our list will become 1 2 5.
1 2 5. Then 4 will be placed be 1 2 4 5. Then 1 2 3 4 5.
Yeah. You got this right.
Yeah. Okay.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yes. Yes.
Ma'am, in the second question, as the first value that 5, yes, that 5 4 3 2 1 in that function, sorted lead insert. This 5 is, sorry, in third question,
Okay.
yes, the 5 is same as that 5. Then why we are not putting this 5 beside that 5, which is in
So,
L?
this thing in the sorted list inserted procedure, what we will do is we will check this. We will compare the element we are giving, that is 5. We will compare with the elements in the list. If they are less, if the element is less than the elements in the list, then we are placing the element in that place, in the place of the element in the list. So now 5 will be compared with every element in this list L. So now 5 is less than 5, it's not less than 5, right? It is equal to 5. So it won't satisfy this condition, we won't place 5 here. Now it will check 5 is 5 less than 4? No. Is 5 less than 3? No. Is 5 less than 2? No. Is 5 less than 1? No. We haven't, but still we have it iterated through list, but we haven't inserted our element 5. So it will be added at the end of the list. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, if you check with this 4, you do with this L comma 4 once.
But my question is this 5 and that 5 both are same means they are duplicate now. Then that's why we are not putting it beside that.
Yeah, that the thing is like this question is regarding the sorted in, we are calling the list sorted list insert. In that procedure we have written our code in such a way we haven't written like if x less than or equal to our elements in the list. We haven't coded our procedure in such a way. We have written in that way, so that's why we are getting this kind of output. Okay.
Okay, then in next time we will compare that 4 with all that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, if we will compare 4 with 5, 4 is less
Yes.
than 5, so 4
Okay.
will come before 5. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 5. It will now the list will become.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
So this 5 is not the new 5. It was an original 5.
Which 5?
In the option 2, so the insertions are 1, 2, 3, 4 are the insertions.
Yeah.
And from 5
5
is the
is
original
original
list.
5
And
and the
5 is
5 is
the first insertion.
yes, yes.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, it's okay. Thanks for asking. Yeah, any other queries?
Yes, we do have some time, and there was someone asking about walking through the lesson procedure, no?
This
Probably for
procedure,
his benefit.
sorted list insert.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I should take out that procedure right from the slides or something like that. If people has doubts, I will clear that. If they haven't have any doubts, then we'll explain this sorted list insert.
Someone was asking, no?
Yeah, someone was asking regarding this. I think people might have questions in solving this also. Few people might have doubts in solving questions. So
Hello, ma'am.
yes.
May I ask? I have a doubt in practice assignment, question number 1.
Okay.
Actually, some part I'm clear with some part. Just the option number answer. In answer, there are 3 answers, and in second ones 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fourth from top. That I didn't understand.
Okay, now in this we are appending the elements to the list if city town is Madurai or if gender is female. That is, and finally we are taking the length of S. So what does that A represent at the end of execution? So it represent your option is in your doubt is in option 4. So it counts number of female students plus number of male students from Madurai. Yeah. What's your doubt? How why you are
Yeah,
feeling
ma'am.
this? Yeah.
Because see, the option number 5 says that number of female students not from Madurai plus number of students from Madurai, right? It means it represents that number of female students, right? All the
Excuse me,
female
like
students.
what? Like background noise is more. That's why I'm unable to.
Wait. Hello.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Is it okay now?
Yes, it's okay. It's much better.
Number of female students. I'm getting confused with the fourth and fifth option actually. So
Okay, okay. So in the odd case, right? So you can. I think you know the set theory, like.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
So
know the
in
theory.
like you understand this that why third option is correct, you understood, right? So we are,
Yeah.
yeah, because we are counting female students here, and in the third option I'm telling about the third option, we are counting
Yeah.
number of female students plus number of students from Madurai, because we are counting the female students who are from Madurai twice, because in this case, because if we take only number of female students plus number of students from Madurai, in that case we will be counting female students from Madurai twice. So in order to remove that, we are removing, in order to count them only once, we are removing that number of female students plus from Madurai, we are removing that from our this. So in the fourth option, we are telling number of female students because X
All the
dot
female
generate,
students.
yeah,
Yeah.
and plus number of male students from Madurai. We are counting only the, we should count the students from Madurai also, all students from Madurai, because female students from Madurai are already counted in the female
Counted.
students. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We should count only the male students from Madurai, right? Yeah,
Yes. Right.
because female students are already calculated, are already, we have already calculated them in the number of female students, even if they are from other cities also. This also includes the female students from Madurai.
From
In order
Madurai,
to,
right?
in order to avoid this, we are telling like number of male students from Madurai. Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming to this.
Yeah, I got that. Last option I understood.
Yeah.
Last option and I was just getting confused with all the three. When I understood third option, then again I got confused with fourth, and then I understood fifth. Again I get confused with third. Likewise
Yeah.
was happening with
Okay,
me.
it's okay.
Yeah.
Like when we use the or condition, right? If we take the condition as it is, like number of students plus from Madurai plus number of female students, if we do think like that, we will be counting twice. Like if we tell first number of students from Madurai, then it includes the students, male students as well as female students. We don't want to count the female students who are counted already, so we will say number of female students from, not from Madurai. In the second case we should write, if we write in the first case like a number of students from Madurai, then we should exclude the female students who are from Madurai.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we should
I actually, yeah, I got. Thank you, ma'am. Actually, I have another question, not regarding this. It's a general question. Can I ask?
Okay. Yeah.
It's about the exam and all. When it is going to happen with examination of qualifier and again this.
Yeah,
Means
we
same
are like
first same.
actually on this Sunday and on Saturday also, right? Some stats exam has happened from 8 to 9. Actually, we have faced some Google upgradation, some issue there. Like people were getting connected and they are like they are losing they're disconnecting, they're unable to like be in that Google Meet, so we are unable to proctor at that time. This they are trying to fix this issue. It will be resolved soon within few days, like it won't take much time. After that they will announce regarding this exam after fixing this, and will after taking some mocks. Like people, like what people are generally doing is like they only few people are taking mock and remaining all they are not taking the mocks. So while giving the exam, like if we tell it is a exam, like many people are attending. So yeah, on this, on the Saturday, previous
Actually,
Saturday.
I am from April qualifier. Means my exam was supposed to happen on 25th of April.
Okay.
Then it got postponed and postponed, and then we didn't get date.
Yeah, because of
So,
this is COVID only. If not everything, like we have question papers and everything ready also, but because of this COVID, we are like we are thinking, that's why we don't want to discourage like students. Some people want
yeah,
to finish it, right? So we want,
yeah.
that's why like we thought of online. But few people are complaining also, is this necessary in this COVID situation? Everyone are in this kind of situation.
Yeah.
Is this necessary now to take exam? Can be like that, but few people are like, we want to finish off this something. So
Yes.
we have gave option also, right? They can take online
Mm.
or they can take, yeah.
Means whenever this exam is going to happen, that will be only at the center, not at home, right?
No, it's not like that. It can happen, like it can happen in online also, because they are working on that to fix that issue also. Yeah, we are not sure whether it's offline or online, but people are working to make it online also, like to make
Yeah.
that possible also. Okay.
From home, their home, people's home, right?
Means
Yeah.
you mean to
Thank
say, you mean to say, ma'am, the qualifier exam may happen online also.
Yeah, there are chances of doing that also. I am not
It is
like I'm not
okay.
telling like yeah.
No, not officially. Just it is being considered that it must be option of conducting online examination, right?
Yes.
But in either way, we will be getting at least 2 or 3 weeks notice, no?
Yeah, you will get, definitely you will get some, but you should be prepared because this yeah.
No, because now these assignments are cramping. We will
Okay.
start slowly forgetting that one. We have to relearn that.
Yeah, right. That is going to
Every
happen.
every time we are revising it, we are just waiting to clear the qualifier, man.
Yeah, because we are forgetting the things which we have studied in the qualifier and now.
You see,
But one plus point is also that when we are going to the higher week, the lower weeks are coming easier.
Yes.
Yeah, that is also a plus point. Yeah,
No. That is not true. That is only in computational theory. But as far as math and stat is concerned, they are entirely different topics.
In statistics,
Yes, totally agree.
math is totally different.
Yeah. So the thought of as I pass through higher level of learning, I become expert in the lower level is not true.
Only CT is true for that.
Only
CT
CT
is true.
is CT
See,
is
if
true.
you do
And CT is the core subject for this. So
But you got
everybody
to score
is
mark
interested
in math and stat also, no?
Yeah, of course. Stat and math is very difficult to
Okay,
clear.
coming to the bottom line, we need at least 3 weeks notice time.
Yeah, right.
3 weeks notice time you want. Okay, we'll talk to this admins also.
Yeah.
They
I
will
think
also.
that's what they were telling right from start. Whatever way they are going to decide, we will get 3 weeks notice time.
Okay.
At the same time, all the rest of things are suspended. Parallelly, we cannot really take it.
Yes, because the assignments are
But
cramping
they
also.
didn't mention that. They mentioned that even though we they will inform us that before 3 weeks the course will be going on parallelly and you have to submit the assignment. They have mentioned it clearly if you are choosing option B.
No. When they were telling about the exams, the qualifier exams and the this phase, other exam, it might happen simultaneously morning and evening.
Yeah. They were telling that. They were telling
Yeah,
that.
that is probably 8 hours you're sitting in the hall. Man, that's mad.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes. Others.
During the
Okay,
first exam,
let's end this
qualifier will be
topic of examination and we'll take questions off from week 5 or something.
Whatever the code and the algorithms we are learning right now.
Codes and what?
Whatever the codes and the algorithms we are learning right now will be same used in the Python.
Yeah, not this is like computational thinking is syntactically not similar to Python, but the way you solve everything you do,
But the
it's
way
same for
we are dealing with the algorithms,
it's
will be
same. It is same in every language, but syntax, the syntax like pseudocodes which we are using is mostly similar to Python, I can say. But the algorithms we are learning here, how we are proceeding to solve the problem, it's same in every language. Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
Activity question 5.8 in that 11th one.
It's already asked. This question is already asked.
Just one thing, if the second list contains the element 543,
this you are
in
telling
that
543.
situation,
Yeah.
J value will be 4.
In that
Yes.
situation, in the first 1,
If
2,
the
3,
list, second list,
4, 5, J value will be 5 at that time.
okay. That was just a small doubt in order to
It's
clear
okay.
my.
Yeah, now you understood why it happened, like why you got 5 here.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfectly
Okay.
fine.
Okay. Yes. We'll take other questions like people can ask. Someone has asked some doubt. You can ask your question. You have raised your hand, right? You can ask your doubt. Or anyone, like he is not asking, anyone can ask your queries from week 5. or anywhere.
Hello, ma'am. May I ask?
Yes, you can ask.
Yes, ma'am. That computational thinking book, it has the topics covered from week 1 to week 4, but not
Okay.
topics covered from week 5 onwards. So which book we should follow?
See, actually, there is no specific book. Like professors are not following any book. They are
No,
just
but Sir has given one computational thinking book written by the same professors.
yeah. That's what it was mentioned in the portal also, right?
Yes,
Computational thinking book. Prof, they are writing, but it hasn't finished. So they thought of uploading whatever pages they have written. So they are working on that. Yeah, I can't tell like to follow some specific book for this. Whatever content, whatever lecture questions are available are quite good enough. And yeah, this book is under progress. Like they are working on that. Professors are not getting enough time. They have many works also, right? This Madhavan sir and all of this.
because this book contains the topics from week 1 to week 4 only. Rest all pages are blank only.
Okay.
Hello,
Okay,
ma'am.
Bill.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
have a
yes.
doubt. I have a doubt in activity question 5.7, fourth question.
5.7, fourth question. I have discussed this already, like number of words in that
Yeah,
paragraph, right?
I did 2-3 questions, but 4 I have a doubt. How to calculate number of words?
Okay. You understood VV, VC and
Yeah,
CVCC, yeah?
I did.
So
Yeah.
you take some example, any example of a sentence. Let's say, give me any sentence like, okay, he's, yeah, tell.
Yeah. Just in previous session, sir taken. I am going to market.
Okay, I'm going to market. So now I is followed by am. So VV count is 1 and I am going to. So am is followed by go. We are taking C. V is followed by C. We say count is 1. Okay. And going to V as consonant is followed by consonant. So CC is 1. Okay. Going to is completed. Market. To market. CC is followed by as consonant is followed by consonant. Now consonant count will become 2. Now we got consonant count 2, VV count 2, VV count 1 and VC count 1. So total if we
You have not
add,
shared the screen?
I have shared.
Okay.
See,
Not visible, ma'am. Not
it's not visible.
So notepad may be not visible.
Notepad. I'm not using notepad.
Okay.
Like I'm
getting what you're saying.
Question is not visible, ma'am.
Yeah, is it visible now?
Yeah, it's visible.
So now we have, like I told you, like CC count as 2, VV count as 1 and VC count as 1. So if we add all of them, we will get how many? 4. But there are 5 words, right, in the paragraph. So we are not counting last word because last word is not followed by any other word. So we are not taking last word into consideration in order to count the last word. Also we are adding +1 to that count we have. Like here we should add, in order to count the last word, we should add P plus Q plus R plus S plus 1 to take the last word also in the consideration of that paragraph words data set. Is it okay or you have still some confusion?
No, it is okay. I am not considering the last word. I am
Yeah.
confused on how to get.
Yeah, because last word is not followed by any other word, right? So we are not taking that word into consideration. We are taking only the last two.
This is a simple case. We took a small example and realized, generalized for the question. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, others like, yeah. Someone Shubham Kumar has raised your hand. You can ask your doubt.
Yeah, I asked. I am loading the hand.
Okay, you are Shubham. Huh?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I had a query regarding the groups. Since I'm not able to join the discussion forum, so what should I do? And
You are
I'm
not
not.
able to join the discussion forum.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You are CT batch or not April. How this, if you open here, right here you have this forum thing, right? If you click on this, it will lead to that forum. I think you need to use your, how others you people do here, how you people will get to
And
this forum.
whenever I'm opening it, this forum, yeah, this the same thing that has been showing. Like click here to try again, and whenever I'm trying again, it's not getting connected.
Yeah, how you people will do others. Yeah, others. Yeah,
We,
you tell.
we just received a mail from the support team and we have joined it. You can
Okay.
ask for the support team. They will send you the mail.
You can ask, you can contact operational, you can drop a mail to operational team and they
That is
will surely.
support iitm@online.in. That is the mail.
Okay. Yeah, like.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
I have a doubt in activity 5.5 question number 2.
5.5 question 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Is my screen visible or not?
Yeah, it's visual.
Okay. 5.5 question 2. Okay. In insertion sort, maximum how many numbers of comparison will be performed? Okay. Let's say we have 5 cards. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we will compare, like while we are doing insertion sort, we will take a new list, right? Every time we are moving each element in our list to other list by sorting them. So when we are moving first card to other list, first card will be moved directly without any comparison.
Yeah.
And for the second card we will compare with the first card, and for the third card we will compare with the other 2 cards. For the third card for the fourth card we will compare other 3 cards. So
Yeah.
each like, so it will be like 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus so on to n minus 1. So we know that the sum of natural numbers like will be n into n plus 1 by 2, right? Sum of the n natural numbers 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus so on to n.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But we are comparing only till n minus 1. So total number of comparisons will be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus so on to n minus 1. If you compute that by substituting in the formula, you will get n minus 1 into n by 2.
Yeah, yeah. I got
Yeah.
it. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
The same question activity, ma'am. The first question.
Okay.
While sorting, how many cards from pile 1 need to go through the process of finding the correct position in pile 2?
Yeah. How many do you think like?
So if we have 6 cards from pile 1, we are moving. So when we take the, so would it be n thing, or is this again the comparison when it says the correct position?
Yeah, for the to find the correct position while sorting, how many cards from pile 1 need to go through the process of finding the correct position. So finding the correct position means how will you find the correct position? By comparing only, right? For the first card, it doesn't require
There's no
any.
comparison. So
Yeah,
only from the second card, the
we
counting
will compare starts. So if there are n cards, then we are comparing only n minus 1 times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, like someone. Yeah, Om. I don't know who is Om. He has raised his hand, but still he is not asking. Yeah, others.
Yeah, Nalini, this is Deepak. Yeah.
Yes, Deepak.
Yeah, so regarding the book, for I think this midterm people are able to access from week 5 to 8 contents also. I think for the qualifier batch, book has not updated. So we'll talk to the operational team to also upload that from week 5 to 8 contents also to the
Yeah, that's what I thought of discussing like after
yeah,
this session.
I checked that one, so it is there with the access of this Matum people portal
Okay.
page.
Yeah, that's
But
what I
for
also
some
thought.
subjects, we have solution to the practical assignments. For some sort of subjects, it's
Yeah,
not there.
from
Yeah.
some.
Okay. Also, one thing, like if people are coming and they are asking the same doubts. I don't know why. Like, and because like the same question I have explained. If you are having any difficulty in understanding, then you can. Yeah, I have gone through that.
व्ह्यूज पण फार कमी आहेत
Sorry.
रिव्ह्यूज
Sorry.
अरे
no,
ह्याला पण
she.
आहे की हे फीचर टच पॅडचं हे फीचर हे वाला
Okay.
Please mute.
दोन
Please
बोटाने
mute
दोन बोटाने
yourself.
Yeah. So like it is better like if you are attending a live session,
दोन बोटाने
whatever
हा
the previous live session has
मॅथ
based
सारखं
on that particular
कळलं का
week, you need to watch at least, no? Then if you come and then ask,
तीन
then it
बोटाचं
will
पण
be
आहे का
better.
तीन बोटाचं पण आहे की
Can you mute her?
Yeah,
Madam?
I will.
You can mute.
सॉरी सॉरी
Yes.
सॉरी 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 आय एम सॉरी
So that is what I want to say, because if we explain same question in like another new live session, then like I don't think so it is more useful, no? So it is better to watch the previous live session. I think most of the typical examples where you have typical questions, you might have feel a struggle to solve that one. That is already explained in previous, like week 5 the first session used to, like any week the first session used to be the activity based session. So if you are attending a open session, it is better to have a look of that one, what are the questions they have discussed. If you are still having difficulty, then you can ask to the coming session, otherwise it will be simply wasting of time to others.
Yeah, I think most of the questions are like you. I think most of the questions are from activity, and only 2 or 3 questions they have asked from practice assignment. And people are also telling like this has already explained, but some were telling like, yeah, just a small doubt like after this.
That is so that is okay. Like
Yeah.
if they are coming like this, yes, ma'am, sir, I have been through this explanation. What was previous live session had, but I still having doubt. Then you can ask that. That will be like good. If you are finding new type of doubts, that is okay. But if you are coming and say simply explain that one, since you have not watched the previous live session, and then you are like uh, killing of others' time, no? Like if you are okay, if time is there, then you can ask, but I don't think so that is good for others, like those who have already attended first live session, then same question is explained in another live session. I don't think so that is good, no?
Yes.
And another thing also I want to add. The live sessions are being considered 3 to 5, 5 to 7, 7 to 9. There is no gap in between. Overlapping gap are disturbing. Because if you want to go to the second live session, because most of the live session continues for half an hour gap is required, because most of the live session continues 5 to 10 minutes, at least 5 to 10, 15 minutes more than the live session, not less than that. It is always more than that. Then the gap is very much required so that another session does not leave.
Okay. So I think 1 hour gap is enough for you guys.
Half an hour
is enough. Half an hour is enough.
Half an hour is enough. Even half an hour is more than that, because more gap will not give time. Because if the same day we are conducting the 3 live sessions, then it will be very long time.
So I think only this week you had issue with the last from the, like week 4 live session was okay. I think there was gap between the 2
No.
live
It was also back to back.
Okay. So I definitely I will talk to this regarding this.
At least 15 minutes gap is good, and I mean the more longer the gap, and the day becomes very long.
Okay, so half an hour is enough, no?
I think 15 minutes is better. I think half an hour.
You know, like people might like some session may close at if our session is till 7, but it happens 25. So people can't interrupt, like can't end the question if time has finished. No, it may take
okay.
5 more, 10 more minutes, right?
Half an hour is okay, sir. Half an hour.
Means 7, 6 plus 1.5.
Half an hour is very much.
Okay.
That means
So,
nearly 7.5 hours is locked up. Almost a day is locked up.
Yeah.
okay. Great. So
That
yeah.
will be good. If it is practicable, then it will be good.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Will.
We just have to jump to the next session. 5 minutes late.
Okay. We'll end the session. Okay.
And
Thank you so much.
No problem. No, I'm not ending the session from my side, but it is the requirement, because how will you go in the next session? They will also tell whether you are continuing from the beginning or not.
Yeah.
No.
Questions
Like
will be.
ma'am, like you said initially, let's wait for another 5-10 more minutes so that the people from the other session can come and join. So eventually there is a loss of time.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks. Discussion will give a lot of things to us. A lot of time we will have in the future also. We will evolve it a good way. This online teaching will evolve in a good way.
Yeah. Thanks for your compliment.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
We'll end. Yeah. We'll end
Can we leave
this.
and join the?
Yeah. Sure. Definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay. Thank you all for attending this. We'll end the session.
Thank you.